The era of Keir Starmer is basically all but over. However, he is still officially the inhabitant of the building behind me, and we do not know the exact choreography of the next 24 to 48 hours, but I think some things are becoming increasingly likely in sharp relief. Right now, it feels inconceivable that we could get to Tuesday morning when there was a cabinet meeting that morning after Monday night's Parliamentary Labour Party meeting without some kind of statement from the Prime Minister. Everybody knows that his time is up. You only had to watch ministers this morning on the TV round basically saying he's taking the time of this weekend to consider what to say. His time in office, he knows, is up. It's just a question of the manner of his departure. But actually what's been going on for the last 48 hours, it's a bigger question about the manner of his departure and what he says about the future. In particular, he could announce, I'm off. The second that a leadership contest or some kind of process is underway, I'm out of Downing Street, meaning that there is a possibility that Keir Starmer could install Andy Burnham, if he is the overwhelming favourite of Labour MPs and isn't subject to a contest, could install him by the end of this week as Prime Minister. But tonight, I understand there is a growing confidence that that won't happen. Now, there is a vacuum at the moment because Keir Starmer has spent the weekend in Chequers with his family alone and away from his aides. In fact, the closest band of aides that have been with him all the way through this political journey over the last 10 years or so have been turning up at parties in London looking glum but not sure what's going to happen next. But I now understand that people here in Westminster believe that Keir Starmer will accept that he needs to be part of an orderly transition rather than trying to force the pace to his own liking. That means a deliberate and determined handover of power either before or more likely just after the summer recess, allowing Andy Burnham, if he is, as he's the overwhelming favourite, the next Prime Minister, just a little bit of breathing space to get his ducks in a row before he becomes Prime Minister. That will be welcome. So not going out on the kind of scorched earth strategy that you could and some feared over the weekend. So an orderly transition opted for by Keir Starmer, likely in the next day or so. It's going to be a dramatic week.